Bum 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 bum. The Peter Swipe Left Show. Bum 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 bum. My grandmother passed away 2 months ago in Taiwan, and while I was at the funeral, I asked my grandmother when she makes it to the other side to talk to Mary Curry and see if Mary Curry could set me up on a blind date with one of her descendants. I got back to my hotel room, took a short holiday in Taiwan, and I guess I got bored out of my mind my last couple of days in Taiwan, and I reactivated a Bumble a profile that I had used many years ago. And before I knew it, I was eating sushi with a girl in Taipei, and I had to go home the following day, back home to the United States. When we got on the train to go back into Taipei, she had to get off at an earlier train stop. And when I watched her get out of the train and disappear into the crowd, it was like watching part of my heart disappear. And we're still chatting online to this day. And when I got home, I quickly realized that I don't have that kind of fortunes in the United States. It might be cultural differences. And so, out of frustration, I asked everybody viewing my Bumble, I posed a left swipe in one of my pictures. And I wrote in captions on there, please swipe left. I want to be the most left swipe profile in all of Bumble history. And before I knew it, I got about 30 some likes. I'm really thinking hard if I want to pay for a subscription. I got a few more hours before those likes disappear. Whether or not I want to pay for a subscription to respond to them. But earlier today, I got to meet up with somebody that I matched with. She and I had discussed that she thought it was kind of funny, and she liked somebody who can think of novel things. And so we had coffee today. But unfortunately, to my dismay, I discovered she lives in Texas. She was only here for a short business trip. And there we go again. And it might be the reason she responded to it even, right? Because she's never going to see me again anyway. So that might be the only reason I got to see her. But now I'm feeling optimistic and wanting to pay for the subscription to open the other likes to see what's going on. I don't regret it because a lot of times I even when a date goes sideways like that, it's good practice. And not every date has to result in any sort of romantic relationship, right? So, for example, this home that I'm living at right now, I met through a friend of somebody that I dated. What had happened was that I was living in a slumlord house, and the house had flooded, and I had to move in a hurry. And so I had the right connections. Otherwise, I'd probably still be sleeping in my car tonight, right? Similarly, I'm still chatting with the girl. She's going back to Texas in a couple days, and we'll see. We'll take it from there, right? It's nice that she found it very creative that I was asking people to swipe left, right? And it was funny, right? It gave me a boost of excitement that I had come up with something just like when I first invented the Peter Dislike Show a little bit over 2 years ago, and all the rest, right? This is the Peter Swipe Left Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Swipe Left Show. Bum 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 bum.